How you doing? I'm Jason, created 725 credit score, and as you can see behind me, we're outside because this is an immersive video, so I wanted to go ahead and get this posted up on the web. I want to explain to everybody that how bad the credit crunch is now and how it's affecting credit card companies and banks. I wanted to share a personal story with you all today, something that happened to me yesterday. You know, I've had this credit card since 2001. It was I think my third credit card that I got. And I built the limit all the way from, I think initially it was like $1,000 to now I'm over, like a $10,000 limit within that time period. I've never had a late payment that was reported to the credit bureau. I'll be honest, I may have been a couple of days late. I think most times if I had a late payment, it was just a couple of days. They would, remove their fee. But I've had outstanding history with them. And more than, recently, the type of work that I do, I've been affected by, what's been happening with the economy. So I've been, living check to check. And certain times, income is not where it has been before. So, everybody has, a time in their life where you have to rise up. You're gonna have highs and lows, and this is one of my low times. But I'm ready to get past it and move on. But one thing that I need a little help with, because my credit straight, what I had wanted to do was I had wanted to inquire about maybe like doing a balance transfer, because I have a checking account with that same company. With credit card, what I've done in the past is I'm able to move money from my credit card to my checking account, and that's enabled me. Sometimes it gives me like lower interest rates and stuff, so that's what I've done. But this situation, I was going to use the money to do other things with. So I just called customer service like you're supposed to, and I just inquired about it, and just asked them and said, hey, do you have any special promotions on a balance transfer, like over some money over my checking account? They said, let me get you over to a specialist. I said, okay. So I got over to the specialist, asked me a few questions, and during that time period, as you asking the question, I'm thinking like, this man is like running the application, but I'm just following along with it. And once he reviewed my credit report, he's like, he explained how much I was actually had in credit card debt. And he told me that because of my debt, he could not approve any type of balance transfer, and furthermore, he had to close the account out. I said, wow. I'm thinking to myself, now here I am, a person who goes out and helps educate young people about the importance of credit and paying their bills. And I actually have an account that I've had for over 8 years now, and a person tells me that they have to close it out because of my debt to credit ratio. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to shoot an immersive video to let you all know that even because of what happened to me, I mean, it's still important for you all to establish credit and be able to build it, because it's going to be times where you need to make purchases on things that you don't have all the money at that specific time, and you need to have a good credit history in order to be approved for the lowest rates and to be approved for that money. Also, another reason I shot this video to let you all know that there's really no room for errors. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone, and it's nothing that separates you from something like this happening to yourself. Like I said, the banks, they're really crunching when it comes down to their money. They're really concerned because they're losing a lot of money on different loans and stuff. They're not getting repaid back. So the executives, they want to keep their jobs. So they explain to people, hey, if it looks like there's anything that's risky, pass on it. Because we've taken things in the past that have been risky and we've been bitten in the butt. And so now they're really tough. So for a lot of you all who are young, who want starting to establish, you have no room for errors at this present time, none. So make sure that you are paying your bills, that you're not getting yourself in debt, because like I said, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. And it's also, we got some different topics here, 4 different things that I had wanted to make sure that I covered on. And let me go back to it. Number 1 is you want to make sure that you keep a job. That's very important. These are the things that you want to learn from this actual lesson. You want to control the controllable risk. That's number 2. Accept it that banks are out to make money. They're not really out to help you, but they're out to make money. So don't think that they're out to do something for you, because they're not. And just continue to build positive credit. Each of those 4 things that I talked about, we should be able to shoot videos, if not today, shoot videos in the future and actually write about those different topics. And thank you for visiting this page.